Hello, welcome to the live stream. I hope everyone's doing really well. I'm just going to give everyone a second to set up, so let's do some housekeeping in the meantime. Music. We can't play music because it's YouTube. So I have left a link to my Spotify playlist in the link below, but if you want to go and grab a CD player, or I don't, is this 2004? I'm sorry. If you don't have Spotify, Chilled Cow has a really great lo-fi hip hop playlist that you can put in the next tab. Yeah, grab your music now. I will continue talking so that you can get sound levels right. This is going to be a pretty chill class because it's our first one, and also I feel like everyone needs a little bit of a chill. So yeah, grab your blankets, grab your pillows, grab your jumpers if you want them. We're not going to do anything standing today, I think. Other than that, I'll try and give variations to postures wherever I can. And yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. So let's come to lie on our backs. We'll start with a meditation here. So if this isn't comfortable for you, then come to a comfortable seat. But if you choose, grab a pillow, maybe grab a blanket, and come to bring your back to the floor. Maybe bringing the knees up for a more active position here, not quite Shavasana yet. And then when you're ready, focusing in on the breath. Watching as the breath comes in cold through the nose or mouth. Lifts the chest. Expands the stomach. And then exhales warmer than it was before. Watching that rise and fall, that cooling and heating sensation. And trying to pick up on your breath's natural rhythm here. And I know that at least one person has probably panicked and said, what is my breath's natural rhythm? There isn't one. It's just the way your body wants to breathe in this second in time. Beautiful. Maybe closing the eyes now if you haven't already, or lowering the gaze to the knees so that you can focus in on what's going on in the body here. And taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhaling. And exhaling. One last one, inhaling. Exhaling. And then bringing the breath back. Coming back to that rise and fall, that cool sensation as we breathe in. And then from here, becoming aware of the body. Taking a gentle body scan now. Scanning through the head, seeing what's going on in the face. Can we relax the muscles there? Checking out what's going on in the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the wrists, the hands and the fingers. And then moving through the chest here, seeing what's going on in your lungs, in your stomach. your back, your hips, your thighs, your knees, the shins and the calves, the ankles and the feet. And just holding your whole body in awareness now, getting a picture of what it feels like to be you at this moment in time. And then checking in with your emotion body here, how you're feeling mentally, emotionally. Painting a picture of what it feels like to be you at this moment in time. And then coming back to the breath. So while we're here, focusing on our breathing, focusing on the sensations in the body, I'd just like to give an invitation to take with you into the class. Keep with the breath here, focusing in. And today I'd like to invite you to find places of connect within yourself. What does that mean? It's kind of an airy concept, but find points where you can focus in on your feet touching the floor. Find points where you can focus in on the breath. Focus on how the breath connects to your movement. Find points of connecting to yourself. Points where you can find joy in a posture or examine what it feels like to be doing what can be quite strange movements here in this present moment. Beautiful. A few more seconds with the breath here. Focusing in, going inwards. And then from here, inhaling again. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. One last time, inhaling. Exhaling. And then lifting the arms overhead, stretching the legs out long and taking yourself for a full body stretch here. Reaching up overhead, finding length. And then coming to lie on your side and supporting yourself up to sit. Beautiful. Welcome to yoga. If this isn't comfortable, you have the option to bring a pillow underneath your bum. If that feels better, you can bring your legs out long. Or you can do this terrifying W that some of my students like to do. Whatever it is, find a position that feels good for you. And let's find length in the spine here. Beautiful. And let's tap into that sense of connect straight away. Inhaling the right arm up. And exhaling down. Inhaling the left arm up here, reaching through the side body. And exhaling down. And seeing if we can connect breath to movement here. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And starting the movement as we begin to breathe, inhaling up. Ending that movement as the breath ends, exhaling down. One last time, inhaling up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And this time, let's inhale the right arm up. Creep the left arm out to the side and reach over. Side body stretch here, reaching through the side body. Maybe using that elbow to pull you back towards the wall behind you, opening the chest. Inhaling here. And then exhaling back. Inhaling left arm up. Creeping that right arm out and then exhaling over. Again, pulling the chest back, opening out. Inhaling here. And then exhaling back. This time, let's bring the right arm up. And then exhale, twisting to the left. Bring the right hand to the knee and look behind you. Maybe using that inhale to lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the torso. And maybe using that exhale to just twist you a little further. Moving from the core. Breathing into the side body here, breathing into the ribs, flexing the intercostal muscles. Exhaling. One more inhale here. And then exhaling back. Left arm up this time. And this time exhale round to the right, bringing the left hand to the knee. Inhaling to lift and lengthen. And exhaling to twist. Beautiful. Breathing into the sides here, breathing into the spaces that are being created. Inhaling. And then exhaling back around to the front. Beautiful. This time let's inhale the right arm up. And let's exhale, bring it in between the shoulder blades. Bringing the hand between the shoulder blades so that the elbow is just behind the head. Finding a side body stretch here. And then bringing the hand to the elbow. Or maybe coming into a bind. Breathing here, loosening up the muscles in the shoulders. One more inhale. And exhale to release off. Inhaling left arm up this time. Exhaling to bring the hand in between the shoulders, lifting the head, finding length in the side body. Beautiful. And again, bringing hand to elbow or hand into a bind. Breathing into that space, breathing into the side body here. One more inhale. And then exhaling to release off. Beautiful. Let's roll through the shoulders here. Inhaling up. Exhaling to drop the shoulders behind. Inhaling to crunch. Exhaling to loosen off. Inhaling up. Exhaling down and then coming the other way. Inhaling forwards now. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then inhaling to lift the arms up above the head. Exhale, let's bring hands heart to heart center. Whoop. And then inhale the hands behind the head. Exhale to drop it down here. Using the arms as a weight if that feels comfortable. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more inhale here. Exhaling. Beautiful. And now let's inhale, tilt the head to the right. Keeping the arms as a weight here. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, looking to the left. Exhale, drop it down. Beautiful. Let's inhale, open out, stretch it out, reaching the arms out to the side. And then exhale to give ourselves a big hug. If nothing else, we're getting a great shoulder stretch here. Let's inhale up. And exhale, bring the arms to the sides. Beautiful. Let's go through that again. Inhaling up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Inhaling, bring hands overhead. And exhale, drop it down. Inhaling here again. Exhale down. Beautiful. And this time, let's inhale, look to the left. Exhale down. Inhale to the right. Exhale down. Beautiful. Inhaling to open through the chest again, stretching out. And then exhaling to give yourself a big hug the way that feels a little weird in the arms. Bringing the weird arm on top. Let's inhale up. And exhale down. Beautiful. This time, let's inhale it up. Clasp the hands here. Bring the hands in front. Exhale. Inhale here. Find length. And then exhale to round through the back. Stretching the arms forwards. And then inhale. Bring the arms over and overhead. Let's stretch it up. And exhale to release, crunch, round through the shoulders again. Bring the hands behind, clasp, and then inhale to lengthen through the shoulders, lengthen through the arms, lengthen through the back. Exhale off. Beautiful. Let's go through that one again. Inhaling up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Clasping the hands here, inhaling. And then exhaling to round the back, reach it forwards. Inhaling, stretching up, reaching the arms overhead. Exhaling to release, bring the hands behind, round the back. And then inhaling to stretch it out, stretch the arms, stretch the back. And exhaling to release. Let's go through that one more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling to cross the fingers. Find length. And then exhaling to round. Beautiful. Inhale it up. Stretch it up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale to round the back. Bring the hands to clasp behind. And then inhale, stretch through the back, stretch through the shoulder blades. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale it off. Beautiful. Let's come to all fours. Finding our way to a comfortable tabletop position here, making sure our shoulders are underneath our wrists, our knees are underneath our hips as best we can. Finding length and integrity in the spine so that we're not dropping down here or overarching. Nice long back. Finding that neutral position and then inhaling to drop the belly, look up. to round the back. Matching breath to movement again here, finding your own rhythm. Inhaling, drop the belly. Exhale to round. Inhaling, moving all the way through that breath. Nice fluid movement, nice and slow if you choose. And then exhaling to round. Inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhaling to round. And now finding your own pace here. Beginning to get a little creative, get a little connected with yourself. Finding a pace, a vibe that suits you. Beautiful. One last time here, dropping the belly and arching. And then bringing it back to tabletop, finding your neutral position again, checking in with the elbows to make sure we're not overlocking in the arms. Inhaling here. And then exhaling to look behind you past your right bum cheek. No, I have never found a better way of saying that. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling to look past your left bum cheek. Inhaling back. Nice fluid movements here, making sure, exhaling, that we're treating the chest as a plate. So we're not twisting here, we're flexing the spine. Exhale. One last time, each side, inhaling. Exhaling round. Inhaling. Exhaling. Coming back to center, inhaling. And then now just finding some movement that suits your back. Some free movement here. Stretching into any areas of the body that need a little attention. Avoid coming to child's pose. I know at least one of you has done it, but we will be going there soon. Beautiful. Maybe circling through the head. Maybe circling through the spine. Stretching into any areas of the back that feel a little janky, that need a little love. Tapping into that sense of connect. Finding your own practice here. Beautiful. And now, once you're ready, once you've done all you can, let's come back to child's pose. Maybe creeping the fingers forward here if you need a little bit more of an active stretch. What time are we at? 10:55. Beautiful. I have a little Tom in the corner giving me information. It's a little odd, but I kind of like it. Breathing into the back here. And then from here, you might have to watch me for this one before we get it. We're going to inhale forwards using our forearms or our hands to arch up. And then exhale to round the back, come back to child's pose. This one takes a little minute to get used to, but it feels great once you do. Inhaling, arching forwards. Exhaling to round and come back. Beautiful. Inhaling, coming forwards. You're like a little snack. And then exhale to round. Beautiful. Two more like this. Inhaling to reach forwards. And exhaling to come back. Last time, let's inhale forwards. Reach, reach, reach. Find your inner snake. And then exhale back. It's been 25 minutes and I've already broken. Beautiful. And then coming back to all fours here. Beautiful. Let's find a way to bring our right foot forwards. Excellent. This might take a little minute. If you need to creep it forwards, that's okay. But when we get there, let's inhale, find length in the back. And then exhale, come up. Beautiful. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can come to here, maybe plant the foot so that we're in warrior one. But otherwise, let's inhale up. And exhale, come back to neutral. Bring hands to heart center. Find balance here. Inhaling. And then exhale to plant the fingers. We're coming into something of a flow here. And inhale to straighten that front leg. Monkey pose. Exhaling forwards. Inhaling to come up. Exhaling down. Inhaling to straighten that front leg, monkey pose. Exhaling forwards. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, stretching back, reach, reach, reach. Exhale forwards. And now maybe coming a bit faster, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling down, inhaling back, exhaling forwards, and maybe now one fluid movement, inhaling up and down, exhaling back and forwards, inhaling up and down, exhaling back and forwards. Do not use me as a guide. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Inhaling up and down, exhaling back and forwards, and then staying here. Beautiful. Finding that place again, coming up. And I'm gonna have to swap around because I realize I can't see you. Not that you're there. Beautiful. So from here, finding that place again. And then bringing the back leg parallel with the back of the mat. So that we're like a jaunty pirate. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna find length over the front of our body. And then we're gonna use the left arm to bring us all the way back. Gate pose. Reaching here. I've confused everyone by swapping, but I needed you to be able to see my front. Coming back so that that bent leg is next to our planted hand, and we're reaching that front leg out, stretching out. Beautiful. Amazing. Inhaling here. And then unraveling, rebending that front leg and exhaling all the way back. Amazing. I'm going to sweat back around so that we can now come back to all fours. Whew, that was a real journey for me. I moved a lot then. Beautiful. Finding that sense of peace again, that sense of calm. Let's bring that left leg forward now. Low lunge. Amazing. Finding length here, inhaling. And then exhaling to come up. Again, if you need to, come up off your knees. Otherwise, let's inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Inhaling here. Exhaling down. Inhaling to straighten that front leg. You know where we're going now. Exhaling forward. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling to reach it back. Exhaling forward. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling to reach all the way back, straightening that leg. Exhaling forward. And now let's pick up the pace. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling back. Exhaling forward. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling back. Exhaling forward. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling back. Exhaling forwards. And now maybe inhaling up and down in one movement. Exhaling back and forth in one movement. Inhaling up and down. Exhaling back and forth one more time. Inhaling up and down. Exhaling back and forth. And finding your way up again. Beautiful. And again, bringing that back leg parallel with the back of the mat. Finding that jaunty sailor pose. Beautiful. From here, coming forwards again. And then again. And then this time, using the right arm to reach back. To plant behind. Reach the arm back. Stretch the arm out and come to gate. Stretch the leg out. And come to gate pose. Beautiful. Breathing here. Reaching out. Checking in with the elbow, making sure we're not overbending. Overreaching even. Inhaling here. And then exhaling to unravel. Coming back. Bringing that leg in. Finding that neutral place again. And then planting the feet. The hands even. Coming back to all fours. And now coming to sit. Beautiful. Finding a nice, comfortable position again. Wonderful. And now let's drop the head to the right. Maybe walking the left hand out here, opposite arm to side. Maybe lifting the fingers so that our arm is in a tick. And this might be enough for you, but maybe you want to reach up on an inhale. Exhale it down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last time, inhaling up. Exhaling down. And then maybe for this last moment, you take right arm, same hand as side of head, and you drop it down, using that right arm as a weight. If you think I over-explain that, it's because every time I teach this in class, someone gets confused. Breathing here. I just looked at Tom's timer and thought we'd been going for 10 minutes, but it is in fact 11:05 and not 11 minutes 5 seconds. One more inhale here, and then exhale it up. Roll the shoulders out, get rid of any lactic acid that might have brought itself out there, any little crystals, and then finding that neutral place again. Dropping the head over to the left. Amazing. Maybe creeping that right arm out to the side now. Opposite arm to side that we're dropping over. Maybe lifting the fingers up so the arm is in a little tick shape. Breathing here. And then inhaling up. Exhaling down. If you're wondering if this chaotic energy, inhaling up, It's just because we're live streaming. No, this is just every class I do. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Keeping that arm out stretched now, and maybe bringing left arm, same arm as side, on top. Left hand acting as a weight here, just to stretch it out. Inhaling here. Exhaling out. Inhaling. Exhaling, release it off. And roll the shoulders. Getting rid of any of the little lactic crystals. I'm never saying the phrase lactic crystals ever again. Beautiful. And then bringing the legs out wide. So, you guys know this pose. You've been here in PE, you've been here a lot. And our natural reaction is to just come down. So, let's maybe take it back a little step, especially if we've got tension in the lower back. It can be really good to bend the knees, so I encourage everyone to do that. Find length here, and then inhale, look over a little pond. Find length in the spine, and then exhale to round. Inhale, lengthen. Reach, 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 finding strength in those hip flexors. And then exhale to round again. Again, inhaling to reach it up, find length, look over that pond. Exhale to round. Beautiful. This might be good for you, keeping the legs bent, or maybe now you want to straighten them out. Let's one more time. Inhale up, reach over that pond, find length. Exhale to round. Breathe here. I taught this class in a school the other day, and they wanted to know specifically why it was a pond. And then proceeded one by one to tell me everything that they were looking into that wasn't a pond in their head. My favorite might be a pit of snakes, but it also might be a vat of acid. I don't know. Breathe here. If dropping the head doesn't feel quite right, you always have the option to lengthen forwards, keeping the spine long. Beautiful. One more inhale here. And then exhaling to roll it up. Amazing. Let's bring the right leg in now. And let's inhale the left arm up, reaching through that side body. And then exhale to twist around. Bringing that left hand to that right knee. Finding length again and twisting around if it feels good. One last inhale here. And then exhaling to come back. Inhaling the right arm up. Exhaling, creeping that left arm out and coming over. Spotting if there's any differences now from the beginning of the class. And then maybe using the elbow to pull you back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, come up. Let's twist over that straightened leg, that left leg. Again, beautiful. You can bend the leg here if that feels better. Otherwise, let's inhale, find length over that pond again. You're fighting against your obliques here that want you to crunch. And then exhaling over. Inhaling to find length. And then exhaling, using that length to come over. Inhaling, find length. Exhale over and stay here now. If you need a little bit more stretch in that right side body, you can use right arm, opposite arm to straighten leg to come to the outside of that left foot. Breathing here. Inhaling. And then exhaling to roll it up. Amazing. Let's swap sides. Let's find length. Inhaling, right arm up. And exhaling to twist it around. Beautiful. Inhaling. Lengthening, exhaling, maybe twisting a little further. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then inhaling. And coming back to the front. Inhaling, left arm up this time. Creeping the right arm out and exhaling over. Again, maybe using that elbow to pull you back. Finding length through the side body, openness through the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale back. Beautiful. Twisting the torso to look over that lengthened leg now. Find length in the spine, strength and integrity in the back. And then inhale, come forwards, finding length looking over that pond. Exhaling to round. Inhaling, finding length. Exhaling to round. Inhaling, finding length. And exhaling, reaching forward, using that length to round. Breathing here, maybe taking left arm, opposite arm to straighten leg to the outside of that right knee, right foot, or right shin, right calf. Beautiful. One more inhale here. And then exhale it up. Amazing. Let's come on to our backs. Beautiful. From here, let's tuck the knees in, come into a little beetle shape. Maybe rocking from side to side, loosening off in that lower back. Beautiful. And then keeping the right leg tucked, let's either stretch that left leg out long or plant that left foot on the floor, depending on what feels good for you today. Beautiful. From here, let's bring the hand behind the calf or the ankle and stretch that right leg towards the sky. Don't worry if it's a little bent, as long as you're feeling a hamstring stretch, you're doing it right. And then let's take circles in the feet, circling one way, circling the other. Beautiful. Pointing the toes towards the sky here, flexing them towards your face, pointing them towards the sky, flexing them towards your face. Point and flex. And then hold here, breathe here. my little technical goblin giving me the time there. Inhaling here. And then exhaling to swap it out, planting or elongating that right leg and tucking that left leg in. Breathing here. Beautiful. And then bringing the hands behind the leg and stretching it up. Again, not worrying about how bent or straight our leg is, just feeling the stretch in the back of our leg. And taking the foot to circle here. One way and the other. And then pointing towards the ceiling, flexing the foot towards the face, pointing towards the ceiling, flexing towards the face, pointing and flexing and breathing here. Checking in with the neck. I know when I'm on the floor I have a tendency to lift the chin a little too much. Try and neutralize that spine. Inhaling here. And then exhaling down. Beautiful. Tucking those legs in again and working side to side. Taking this opportunity to wind down, loosen off in the lower back. And then from here, bringing the feet as wide as the yoga mat. And then dropping the knees to the right, keeping the feet where they are. This might be enough of a stretch for you in that left leg, feeling the reach through the top of the thigh. But if it's not, taking that right foot, the bottom leg, and bringing it on top of the top thigh. Breathing into that stretch here. Winding down. And then if that bottom leg is on top, bringing it off. Bringing the knees back to center. Making sure the feet are still as wide as the yoga mat, touching the edges of the mat and then dropping the knees the other way. If you like, bringing the bottom leg, that left leg on top of the right thigh, the top thigh. And checking in with the neck again, checking in with the back. Wiggling yourself around if it doesn't feel good. I apologize if my voice sounds kind of thin at points. Hay fever is a real issue at the moment for me. Don't worry, I'm fine. Breathing here. Nothing more terrifying than lightly coughing during the last couple of yoga classes I've done. Beautiful. Taking that bottom leg back where it came from and bringing the knees up. Beautiful. And walking the feet in hip distance apart and then walking them up towards your bum so that we're slightly tighter than where we would be for bridge pose. Bringing the arms out wider into a cactus shape if you haven't got the room. Inhaling here and then exhaling to drop to the right. Moving the twist slightly further up the spine into the lower back. And again, if you want to, you can cross that bottom leg over the top, or this time you can extend that bottom leg out long, maybe bringing it to the floor, maybe holding it with your arm. Doing whatever feels good here. Maybe dropping the head to the left. Breathing here. And then inhaling. Bringing that leg back if you extended it or you crossed it, and then coming back to center. Dropping the other way. Left side now. Again, crossing that bottom leg over the top or extending that top leg if you're not going to kick a wall like I am. Maybe dropping the head to the right. Breathing into that twist. Beautiful. Inhaling here. Exhaling up. Releasing off the legs if you need to. Coming back to center. And then again, tucking your legs in, but keeping your arms wide here. And then dropping your knees to the right. Moving that twist into the mid-back now. Again, you can extend the leg out long here, that top leg. Maybe looking towards the left if that feels good. This little sequence of twists is really great if you are spending a lot of time sitting down, which I'm assuming you guys are. Also really good if you have a lot of tightness in the lower back. It's a little more passive than moving the spine around to loosen off those muscles. Inhaling here. Exhaling back to the center of our mat. Inhaling. And then exhaling over to the left. Again, maybe extending that top leg out long, maybe looking to the right. Inhaling. Exhaling. Deep breath here. Inhaling. And then exhaling back to the center of your mat. Beautiful. Let's reach those arms up again. Reach those legs out long. Full body stretch here. Beautiful. Reach, reach, reach. And then, if you haven't already, grabbing whatever you need to for Shavasana. So grabbing pillows, grabbing blankets. This is your opportunity to get anything you need. So for Shavasana, usually, obviously, our legs are out long, our arms are out to our sides. But if for whatever reason that doesn't feel good for you today, you can bring the feet as wide as the yoga mat, drop the knees in. Breathe here. Maybe you want to cross the arms over as if you're hugging yourself, relax the shoulders, full constructive rest. These are options. You can bring the feet in to the center of your mat, drop the knees out wide, or if you're really feeling like you need a little extra today, come to lie on your side. Find a position that feels good for you. I'm going to take a little drink. And then come to lie and close the eyes. Beautiful. If closing the eyes doesn't feel good, you can always lower the gaze, soften the gaze. And now let's take a deep breath in together here, inhaling. Exhaling. Taking a second to acknowledge the other people who are practicing with us today. Inhaling here. Saying hello to them. Exhale. One last time. Inhaling. Exhaling. Beautiful. And then again, tapping into a natural breath here, a breath that feels good for you. You can keep with the long breaths, or maybe just watch as the breath rises and falls. Watch as the air comes in cold through the nose or the mouth. Lifts the chest, expands the stomach, and exhales out warmer than it was before. There's this idea that Shavasana, this ending pose that we do in yoga, where we lie here, is about focus. It's about transcending in some way. This pose is really about you resting, you taking a moment to relax and recuperate. So please don't beat yourself up if your mind wanders. You start thinking about other stuff. It's totally normal. It's totally okay. But if you feel yourself tensing, you feel yourself getting to places you don't like, come back to that breath. Find that sense of ease, that sense of calm, if you can. And just enjoy being warm and lying down if you can't. Taking a gentle scan through the body now. Checking in with the head, the face, the shoulders, the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the ankles of the arms, and the hands. Checking in with the chest, the lungs, the ribs, the stomach. Checking in with the back. Checking in with the hips, the thighs, the knees, the shins and the calves, the ankles and the feet. And again, holding your whole body in awareness here as best you can. Checking in with what's changed, what's different from the beginning of the class. Checking in with maybe what's the same. And then checking in with your mind here, your emotion body. Seeing how you're feeling and if that's any different from the beginning of the class. Beautiful. And then again, coming back to the breath here. And again, while we're here, while we're meditating, while we're lying and relaxing, I just wanted to offer an invitation for the coming week. And again, coming back to that idea of connect, I wanted to offer you the opportunity to connect however you can in the coming week. Find ways of being with the people you love, even if you can't. Find ways of connecting with yourself and finding moments of ease. Take baths, come back to this position here is always here. This class will be here again if you want to take it again. There is always stuff on YouTube you can come to. Find ease, find something that makes things easier for you and the people around you. I was inspired to do this class because of an amazing video that John Green put out last week, in which he said the only way out is through, and the only way through is together. And now more than ever, we need to find ways of being together, being loving, being kind. And that is my invitation to you for the coming weeks. Finding your breath again, just for another moment. And then taking an inhale here. A deep exhale. An inhale here. And a deep exhale. Inhaling here. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Exhale. And then find movement in the fingers and the toes. And maybe bring the arms overhead and stretch it out again. Coming to lie on your side here. Doing nothing for just another moment more. And then supporting yourself up with your hands to find a comfortable seat. Beautiful. Finding length in the spine again. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, reach it out. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale to give ourselves a big hug. And then inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Namaste. I just wanted to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. If you would like this again, please let me know. If you have any requests for future classes, please let me know. I will see you next Sunday. Cool. Thank you. Now you can turn it off, Tom.